make a quick video about my impressions of these frames. But before I do that, I want to explain why they ended up on the Shadow 2.0s instead of the skates I originally put them on, these Solomon ST80s. I bought these ST80s when I was going to start skating again, shortly after I bought the 2.0 Shadows. I bought these because they were on eBay. They're a pretty good price, and I always wanted a pair of Solomons when I was younger. I never bought a pair because I bought other skates, or maybe the price was an option. But I finally got a pair for, I think it was like 80 bucks. They weren't in perfect condition, of course, but they were still in really good condition. I put the Trimax on these boots initially, and I absolutely hated it. The boots are great, the frames are great, but together, I hated it. I'm going to end up street skating these at some point, but for fitness, I hated it. I had to have the buckle and the ankle area so tight to have that stability I needed to ride a frame of this ride height, I should say, that I didn't have any forward to back movement that I am used to. And I think that's because this cover doesn't pivot at all, at least not on mine. I don't know if that's just a Solomon thing or not. It looks like it's riveted here in the back. But if you don't wear them tight, they're perfectly fine. Like when you have a 58 millimeter or 60 millimeter wheel setup, that's not an issue. You can wear them a little loose, you know. I never wear my cuffs loose anyway, but I definitely don't wear them super tight. It's kind of like snug, if that makes any sense. Like, if the cuff doesn't pivot, that's okay because they're loose enough to where I can still bend my ankle forward to back. And that's what I like, that's what I'm comfortable with. I don't like them floppy loose though, but I still like them loose to where I can still absorb any shock that I need. To have them on these frames, they're so tight, it felt like, well, I was wearing a cast. And again, I didn't have to ride them tight, but then my ankles would be going all over the place in the side-to-side fashion, which you obviously don't want if you're skating for any extended period or distance versus skating from like stop to skate spot to skate spot. So anyway, I put them on these 2.0 Shadows that I had because I seen online, I think it was on Back to Blading, they mentioned it. Powerslide came out with a dupe skate that had a 3x110 setup on it. Those wheels, or that particular setup I should say, was a Trinity mount system, so it's not quite the same as this because it's UFS, but it was still a big setup nonetheless. So I thought to myself, maybe I should try it. Originally I didn't want to try it because I thought I'd have the stability issues in this skate because of the Velcro cuff. I was completely wrong, at least in my scenario. I prefer this setup. It's better for me. I like it a lot. The stability side to side in the ankle was there, and I was still able to move my leg in the, or I should say foot and ankle area forward to back, like I mentioned earlier. So I had the side to side stability, and I still had that movement forward to back in the ankle area. These frames, there's not really much to say. They've been out for a while. I love them. Like, for me and my goals, my plans, this is a perfect setup. I like UFS street skate boots, and this is perfect for that. Originally I hit up Law with Back to Blading to ask him, you know, should I get these, should I get the R100s, what his thoughts were. I watch his videos and listen to his podcast, and he talks a lot about the gear, and I guess the tech side of rollerblading. And even though I listened to his podcast, I still was kind of indecisive. I thought originally I was going to go with R100s because I have a larger skate. I didn't think it was going to be an issue, but Law suggested these, and I was like, you know what, at the time there was a website that had a sale and I got them for a really good price. I was like, why not, you know. They do everything I needed to do. It's a big old setup, it's comfortable on the trails, and they're fast. They're faster than the 60 millimeter wheels, that's for sure, that I'm normally used to skating. I put them on these boots at the end of last week, but unfortunately it's been raining for the past 2, 3 days, 4 days I think. It stopped for a little bit today, and I was able to get like a mile around the property here, and they felt fine. I mean, it was only a mile. It was only like, I don't know, less than 10 minutes, but I didn't have any stability issues. The only thing I'm going to change on these gates or this setup, I'm going to take this Velcro strap off around the cuff and put a regular buckle setup. Again, this Velcro is fine. It's a lot better than I originally thought. It's a lot better than what I thought as far as stability. I didn't have any issues with it. It wasn't a big deal at all. So, do you need to switch out the buckles? Or the cuff strap, I should say? No, it's fine. At least in my opinion. But, if you don't like Velcro on your ankle like I am, this is just what I'm used to. This is what I remember, you know. I got these knowing that this strap was on the ankle, but I got these to use for a different purpose originally, for street skating. But now they're my fitness setup, so um, you can't go wrong either way, in my opinion. But I'm gonna switch out the buckles. A $10 difference, $10 upgrade, you could say. I went to Intuition Skate Shop online, got these. I got them in a matter of a couple of days. Matt Mickey's always pretty good with communication, so if you have questions, you could ask him. But I like these frames; they're great. Um, yeah, if you're looking to get into fitness for a little bit, and all you have is a street skating boot with the UFS setup, these are great options. There's other companies that have other frame options, like K2 has a setup, Ground Control has a setup, you know. But as far as I'm concerned, these are good frames. Good setup, straight out the box, ready to roll. I'm pretty happy with them.